Hi, I'm Tene Croom here in Los Angeles with the great stand-up comedian Hope Flood. Thank you, Hope, for being here with me today.
Thank you. You're welcome very much.
And this is something new. It's called Tene Croom's News and Views. And some of the big news, of course, Hope, is the president, Barack Obama. He has started 4 more years in office.
I want to give a shout out to my baby daddy, Barack Obama. I'm going to let Michelle have you for a little while longer, 4 more years. Then you need to come home, bring them kids with you, okay? I love him. You know what, the main thing that I really love about him is that he's for the people. It ain't just black people, ain't white. He's for people and people that are hurting. And I feel his heart, because when you have a heart like that for people, you know each other. And I love that. I love the classiness about them. I love that they're black and they can be hood, but they can be classy. Yeah. You know, I love that about them. I love the girls and how they have blossomed. But I want to know, do they talk? Do those kids talk? I never heard them say nothing. Can they talk? Will you let them talk sometime? You know, it's not good for kids not to be able to talk, you know.
What's up with Katt Williams?
Well, the crackheads on the block said it ain't crack. Okay, so he ain't gonna be able to use that as an excuse. I've had all the crackheads look at it. They say it ain't drugs. Drugs don't make you do that. It's just he's been diagnosed bipolar 4 times. Oh. He's a manic, depressive or depressive or whatever, and he won't take the medication. He says that the medication makes him lethargic and forgetful and sleepy and slow, and he can't function. So he's just suffering. I feel that it's like anything else. All of us comedians are dealing with something. That's why we get up there and we talk about our lives and we laugh about it. We all need some therapy, and that's our therapy. Unfortunately, because he's so famous and he has to work, his meltdown plays out in the public, has to see it. We all I'm gonna have a meltdown, and everybody, and so that's what it is. We just pray for him and hope that he gets some type of help, or they fix that medication.
Hope, what about you? People are saying, well, Hope Flood, who's she? Mm-hmm. Because I saw your stand-up. Mm-hmm. I mean, my goodness, I was wiping my eyes. I was crying because I was laughing so hard.
Thank you.
What are you all about? Who are you? Who you be?
Who I be? Oh, Lord, who I be? I'm just a girl from around the way girl from the hood that just wants to tell my story and make people laugh. I'm originally from Michigan. And Texas is like really my 3rd home, but I lived there for 7 years in Dallas. I went there to do radio, and I loved it, and I stayed. But I'm in the entertainment business, and I need to be where it's happening. And so I moved back home. This is where I've been the most successful. This is where I've been able to do the most things.
Y'all show some love for my girl, Hope Flood. Come on. Come on.
Give it up if you love being black. Black people in the house, if you love being black. Give it up if you love being black. I love being black, because black people, we're different from white people, ain't we? Like, black people don't kidnap each other's kids, do we? We don't want the kids we got, let alone your kid. Black kids don't run away, do they? You gotta put a black kid out, don't you? Leroy, you'll be 65. I don't know where you're going. I had to move back here. Trust me, I didn't want to come back. I did not want to come back to LA. I don't like all the superficial people, all the fake stuff. If you ain't somebody, or they don't know who you are, how people treat you. I don't like the cost of living. Oh God, the dating scene sucks here so bad. God, the big girls have it really hard. And I mean, I was the bomb in Texas. I was awesome. Now I'm the fat bitch who hold the purses at the club or whatever.
So where can people see you here in LA?
Everywhere. I might be at the barbershop, the dollar store. Ashley Stewart, I live for them and stuff. Walmart, I live for Walmart. I have a.
That's where you've been performing, right?
And stuff. I live for Walmart. In Texas, I went to Walmart every day. I thought I was gonna have to go to a meeting. Okay, I went to Walmart every day. It was 3 on my block. I went to Walmart every day.
Oh, okay.
And so I'm the only person that probably spends $150 at the dollar store. Who does that? Who does that? Stuff I don't even need. What is this? It was 3 rose bushes for $1. I live in an apartment. It was a deal. 3 rose bushes at the dollar store? Yeah, I'm getting that. I don't even have a garden. I don't even know how to plant nothing. I don't even like dirt. But it was a deal.
Right.
And stuff. So I'm just all over. Right now I'm putting together a comedy convention for females.
Ah, when is that?
April 23rd through the 27th. And then I'm doing a tribute to my girlfriend. It's called A Celebration of Life in All White for my girl. She was Andell on the Parkers. And Yvette Wilson, she died of cervical cancer last year at 48. We grew up since 2nd grade. I started her in comedy. And really nobody honored her. It happened. Next thing you know, she had stage 4 cancer. They were doing a fundraiser. The next thing you know, she died.
Oh my. Let's back up and talk a little bit about the convention in April the 23rd
through the 27th.
Through the 27th. What's that all about?
It is, it's a movement. It's a movement for females in comedy. It's a time for us to really come together and figure out where is our place in this business. We don't have our female Kevin Hart or Steve Harvey or our Katt Williams or our Dane Cook or any of those. We don't have that. And why? We want to know why. What's going on with females in comedy and why we're not getting things. We were building some momentum for a while, and then it just stopped, you know, especially the black female comedians. We haven't had a sitcom with a female comedian in her name since 1993, and that was Thea Vidal, you know, the Thea Show. And so we just want to come together and figure out, and it's about learning this business. A lot of people think it's just getting on the mic. The mic is the reward for the journey. You know, you can get on the mic, you can make people laugh, but do you have your social media together? Do you have your website? What's your press kit looking like? You know, are you tweeting? Are you doing your social media? Are you staying relevant? Are you writing new material? Are you challenging yourself? Are you doing clean rooms? Are you doing, you know, things like that to get to the next level? And so it's really like that. Those 5 days is like going to comedy school.
Well, I want to thank you so much for being on the show with me. Thank you.
Black people ain't in no recession. As long as they got the dollar store, black people ain't in no recession. Okay? Let me tell you what a recession is and stuff. A recession is if I ain't got no cheese, as long as I got some cheese and some bread, even some popcorn. We were so poor. My mother used to come home and she would get that skillet out and she would let the grease get hot and she would get that Jiffy Pop and put that popcorn in it. And that was before bowls. You know, we done got bougie with bowls and stuff. She would get a paper bag and roll it down and put some salt in it and shake it up. And we would pass that around and eat it. And then we used to drink some water through a straw. And you was full for the night. Sometimes she'd come home and make all the breakfast food for dinner. Black people ain't in no recession. We know what to do in times that are hard. We know what to do.